People around the world are fighting and even dying for their chance at these freedoms. The thousands, perhaps tens of thousands of Iraqi men, women, and children who fled to that mountain were starving and dying of thirst.
In the year of America's birth, in the coldest of months, a small band of patriots huddled by dying campfires on the shores of an icy...
My whole goal is to remove the politics of this and take a very practical, common sense approach that benefits people on both sides of the border and creates a secure and safe border so you don't have people who are dying in the deserts as a consequence of a disorderly and illegal migration process.
My situation is I had renal cell carcinoma in '98 that was radiated because my dad was dying of colon cancer at the time, and I was his healthcare surrogate on his living will. So I could not be tied up having my kidney removed.
When children are being killed because of a mosquito bite, and mothers are dying in childbirth, then we know that more progress must be made.
Far too many people in far too many places live through the daily crises that challenge our humanity, the despair of an empty stomach, the thirst brought on by dwindling water supplies, the injustice of a child dying from a treatable disease, or a mother losing her life as she gives birth.
Now we come for you to ask for some help on our energy development to get the 49-step process eliminated so our elders who are dying as we speak can generate opportunities to receive royalties on our minerals.
A dying baseball player and bang the drum slowly.
But what you said, Barack, though, about British and American soldiers fighting together, sometimes dying together, serving together, is absolutely right.
In the face of violence and intimidation, Afghans are fighting and dying for their country, establishing local police forces, opening markets and schools, creating new opportunities for women and girls, and trying to turn the page on decades of war. I met with Janice Langman, who was barred from the bedside of the woman she loved as she lay dying. Janice Langman was denied the right to visit her partner, Lisa, as she lay dying in the hospital. Because of your work all across Africa, there are children who are no longer starving, mothers who are no longer dying of treatable diseases, fathers who are again providing for their families. And that fits a personality that she describes as a 12-year-old goofball dying to get out. And I have to say, she was a little goofy when I met her. One day, a small group of churches on the south side of Chicago answered, offering me work with people in neighborhoods hit hard by steel mills that were shutting down, and communities where jobs were dying. For the first time in 9 years, Americans are not fighting and dying in Iraq. And today, Iraq has a chance to forge its own destiny. And there are no American troops fighting and dying in Iraq. This is the first Veterans Day in a decade in which there are no American troops fighting and dying in Iraq. My frame of reference, he has said, is geared towards the guy at the bottom who's doing the fighting and the dying. With Chuck, our troops will always know, just like Sergeant Hagel was there for his own brother, Secretary Hagel will be there for